Mama,
Jay will tell me canteen. Okay, so let's start. Yes, I just want to relax and be taken care of. You know? Okay, so hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we have the privilege of having this special human being on our channel with us. Some of you, most of you would already know who she is, but just for those that don't, please introduce yourself first. You see how my body's
Hi guys,
my body's sweeting me.
This is Rose.
Fun fact, my name is Rose too. Continue.
Wow.
Oh, you did not know?
I don't know.
For real? Okay, so go on.
So, yes, I've introduced myself.
Rose,
now.
who are you to me? Who am I to you?
Wow. The mother-in-law to NJ. N and J. If you didn't, if we're gonna give me all the logo one,
it's okay, it's okay, it's okay. It's okay, it's okay. I know, I'm not what you know. It's okay. Anyways, you guys, I've been wanting to film a video with my mother-in-law for the longest time, and today that we're actually supposed to film, I forgot my camera, so we're filming with my phone. So permit whatever, yeah, just take this video the way you see it. Okay, so we don't really have much to talk about. We just want to chit chat. I don't know, some of you may know that my mother-in-law has been a widow for so many years. How many years now?
For about 15 years now. Oh
wow. And before she got married, she was a ginger mama. You know that kind of thing. You could know, how, So we just want to talk about like how she was able to cope without a husband for that long, Also, then, Anyway, so we're just going to be talking about how she was able to, get through life as a widow without a husband, raising 2 boys. Okay, and her love life. Did she date other men after her husband died, or did people even walk up to her like check her, and all that? So that's what we're going to be discussing today. Are you ready?
Sure.
You're sure?
Yeah.
You're ready. You open up your heart to us. You tell us every single thing, detail by detail.
Okay, let me try now.
So first of all, just tell us, how was it like? After you lost your husband, being a mom of 2, how was life after your husband died?
Life was not sweet. Life was not all that sweet. Because an inner part of me has gone away. So we continue to live after his death. We continue to manage life. I am hardworking.
Very.
I'm hardworking.
True.
Even my husband's people, they appreciate me a lot. Life was not all that sweet.
Yes.
But we'll continue to manage. I'll stop here.
So, how, in the village, they will always say, Ugunwa imbudia.
Yeah.
So, when you lost your husband, like, Ugugaho Nalo, like, did people stop respecting you because you didn't have a husband anymore? Did people start disrespecting you because your husband was not around?
No, they didn't, because they know me as a good wife to them. And my husband's brothers, because they like me and because they see how hardworking I am, and because they see that I'm not that kind that follow men all about, I'm not that sort. So they love me.
Okay.
They love me. And I maintain that.
Okay.
I maintain it.
Okay, so being a mom of boys, you know how they say that, boys, they need a male figure in their lives to be able to teach them what it means to be a man. So how were you able to do this, like be the mom and the dad for your sons? How were you able to instill that manliness or something like that? How were you able to raise boys all alone? Did you have help?
No, I don't have any help. But because I am the way God created me, I am very strong.
Okay.
And my boys respect me. That's why they call me Iron Lady. Because they know that if I say something and you don't follow it, I will...
You act accordingly. You treat them accordingly.
I will face that person. You see, I will face that person. So, since my husband is not there, I try my best to coach them, try to train them to understand me and to hear me. Makana atolo malo onye nche ya na onu onye nwe ya. O malo onu onye nwe ya and ọ na-ege ntị na-follow ya. Ịghọtago? So ọ bụ na nwere ụmụaka and these boys hear me, know me, understand me. Good. Life will be very good for them.
Yes.
And for me too.
Sure.
They know me. They understand. They hear. They listen. They comply. Because if you don't comply, I will treat you. And the woman number iron NESO, so they don't want me and them to have any no squabbles at all. You see?
Yes.
So that's good. That's good.
It shows from the way they behave. It shows how well you actually brought them up. So good job. Good job. I'm enjoying it now.
I'm enjoying it. I'm enjoying it.
Okay, so you know how in some cultures, when your a woman's husband dies, the brother will come and carry her up when yes. So did that happen in your case? Did anybody, any relative of your husband, try to marry you in place of your husband?
No. My husband's brothers will not do that. They didn't do that.
Okay.
But when that happened, they called me to tell me to live my life the way I want.
Okay. That
I should not expect them into my family. Into my own family.
Yes.
I should do what is good, that they know me as a good woman. I should continue to stay and
that's
be
actually
fine.
good.
Yes.
So yeah. So moving in, to the now. So
I don't know anything.
How long after your husband died did men start chasing you? Did they start checking you again?
Oh. Well, it was not too long. It was not too long. Just let me call it about 3 months after the burial. After 3 months, you see some coming nearer, trying to help. Trying to. They pretend that they want to help, and invariably they're seeking for another thing.
True.
But I'm equal to the task. So I didn't give such avenue. Okay,
so is it that you made up your mind never to remarry after your husband died, or you were open to, remarrying?
No, I've made up my mind. I've got 2 issues, and it's very okay for me.
Okay.
Very okay.
So does that mean that since your husband died, your engine has not been serviced?
Hey!
Is that what you're trying to say?
This your question is pulling my weight. Oh well. No, I want even nature. The engine is locked. When he died, he locked it and took the key away. Because, as I know, the Bible says that I am a temple of God, and the temple I remain. Because of that, I don't want to defile myself.
Okay.
So that is it.
Okay, that's good. But in as much as you locked it, the engine cool. But did you ever help yourself?
Sometimes you feel like a human being. sometimes you feel like a woman. You will feel like, getting a man around you. And those that come around me are those that help me, not any other thing. Whenever I'm in need of a man, I just pray and turn to God.
Okay.
And,
so you've never used, all those toys and help yourself?
No.
You've never done that? So does the urge die after a while? The urge to be intimate?
Once you are alive, the urge is got to be there. Once somebody is alive, except if the person has an internal problem. But if you don't have any problem, the urge must be there.
How do you quench that urge, since it's always there? So how do you help put yourself in the path that you want to be on?
By praying. By praying. By singing songs to God. So no, like this morning now, my babe heard me when I was singing. Anytime you hear me singing, or I went inside and locked my door, I am communing with God. Okay. I commune with God anytime I feel like that. Okay.
So you're saying there's no chance for any man. If a good man now comes and you pray to God and God tells you, no, you can go ahead. So you will not marry?
No. Hey, how can I leave Sisi to marry? How can I leave Bernard?
They are married. They're with their own families. It's not like you live with
the right question is, how do I feel? If a good man comes to me, will I like to stay with the man as a friend? No,
not a friend. Marriage. I'm saying now.
I cannot marry.
Would you consider remarrying to a good man, a God-fearing man, a man that we all know will be good for you? Would you consider remarrying? Because it's your sons you're talking about. Tomorrow now, me and Sisi, we can move to India and you'll be in Nigeria. And you might not even see us for 10 years. Then Ben might choose to go to Switzerland. And you'll still be in Nigeria alone. Then now when you're alone, would you consider marrying a good, God-fearing man? It's because you have them, all of you, you're lucky now. One person does not live in Kaduna, the other one does not live in Calabar. You're all together. So think outside the box. Imagine that your two children, they don't live in Nigeria, they don't live close by, and 5 years could pass by and you will not see them. Would you consider remarrying?
I don't think I will remarry. I don't think I will not. What is that you are looking for?
Companionship. It's not any. A lot of people get married at their old age because of companionship's sake.
That's why I said that if it is companionship, that is another question. If you say marriage,
yes, now some people get married for that companionship. So would you not prefer, as a Christian woman that you are, saying now, for the friendship now? You can't eat your cake and have it. Now. So it has to be one must give. One must give. But I get what you're saying. I like to pull your legs. Yeah. I understand what you mean, that whether your children are close by or not, I understand what you mean by. Some people make that decision. They don't want to remarry. Especially people that already had children before the marriage. Some people, they could be lucky and they'll meet somebody that God put on their path. So there's no right or wrong answer. It just depends on what you want. Right? Okay, so finally, what word of advice do you have for other widows out there? Remember that some widows, we have 21-year-old widows and we have 15-year-old widows. So everyone's case is different, right? But what general advice would you give to a widow now, about remarrying and, all those things?
This depends on how many children a widow, has got before the husband died. Okay. Let's assume that there's a young girl, who has just married with 1 or 2 kids. And maybe they are 5 years, 7 years, or 6 years. You don't have to marry. If your children are about 3 or 4, you stay and take care of your children with the help of God. But if you are about 50 years or 40 years, and your husband left you, and maybe your children is about 1 or 2, you can remarry if you have a good man. It depends on your children. If they have grown, like I have Sisi and Ben, I don't have to remarry. They have grown. I will stay for them. Understand?
No, I don't understand what you mean. So you remarrying should be based on how old your children are.
Yes.
So what age would your children be that you would advise the person not to remarry?
Children of 5, 6 years.
You know that there could be someone that will be 25 years, but they already have 4 children. But they're still young. So you can't blame them for wanting that companionship.
The number of children that came into the marriage is okay to bring the woman down to earth. That is forgetting about marriage.
No, it's not just about the children. If you get a good man that will take those children as his own, there are good men out there.
Men cannot take somebody's children as his own.
But they will take care of those children so well, better than you may have done if you're alone. I know that, of course, people say that, of course, not just men, even women, you cannot love another child as much as you love your own child. Does not mean that you will not love that child and do everything to care for that child. Right? But don't mind me, I think we're swaying, don't mind me. You know, I like to pull you when you go here or go here. Don't mind me. I just like looking for your trouble. I don't like people whoop, they go put on. So generally, what advice would you give to widows struggling today, you know, maybe confused about whether they should remarry or not, whether it will be good for their kids or not, whether it will be good for them or not? Just what simple advice do you have for them? What would you tell them right now?
For widows, for young widows, at least from 27 years old down, you need to care for your children. If you have children, take care of them. Even if you want to marry, bring those children up to a certain standard or certain level before you think of leaving them to get married. It's
not leaving them, you're taking them along. It's not like you dump them. Don't mind me, continue. Don't mind me. Yes. Don't mind me.
When you want to marry, you will forget about your children.
No, you will not.
And face that man.
Is that how you do it in your time? That's not the way we do in our time. Oh. There's no forgetting your children and facing that marriage.
The man will not allow you to come in.
Okay, maybe in your time. Oh. In our time now, young men marry widows with children. You move into his house because if you're accepting me, that's even why some women don't want to get married, because a man that does not accept your children.
I've not even seen a man.
Are you
a man? You know,
no, maybe
bringing in
in your time. Widow. I know that there are some men
bringing in a widow with children.
I know that there are some men that will say maybe
another man's
the children should stay. Yes, but I've seen a lot of men now. Yes, now, because if you love me and I am the moon of your life, my children too should be at least a crescent moon into your life too, or in your life.
The man may be helping you, giving you money to go and take care of the children.
No wonder. Now this makes sense. Now I understand from this your point of view. I understand where you're coming from now. I actually understand what you mean, because you're saying it, and because to you now, most men don't take the children. So if the young girl was to go and get married, that means the children will suffer. They will grow up without any parents, because the mom will have to leave them. Okay, now I get where you're coming from. But me, I asked the question with, that the man takes the children as well in mind. That's why now I get where she's coming from. So obviously, I also agree with you. If you're young and you want to remarry, and the man says no, the children cannot come with you. I would advise that person not to. So I understand. But, it's not that black and white, Sha. Everyone to their own. Abi, it has been such a pleasure having you here. I like our little banters. Once in a while. So you guys, please let's discuss in the comment section. What do you think? Knowing the point of view my mother-in-law is coming from, and knowing what point of view I'm coming from, let's just discuss in the comment section. How, if you're a widow, tell us how you've been, managing this whole, life and thing, since you lost your husband, and how you were able to pull through and everything. And yeah, let's also discuss, like, what do you think? Do you think widows should marry? Do you think it's the right choice or not? Personally, I feel like if God puts a good man in your path, then why not? Why not?
Yeah.
You know? Why not?
Finally, finally, I have to add that some young widows who like to mess around with men, it's not good doing so.
Yeah.
You have to, if at all you want a man in your life, take one person, a good person that will help you train your children. Even if there are one or two, just get a man who will take care of you and take care of your child or children.
Yes.
Not to be jumping from one man to the other, or anywhere a person goes, they will see you there. No, it's not. That one is not good.
Yeah.
You see, even women, widows who are at their 50s, if you say you want to have a man around you, it's good if you like it. But for me, I feel like staying for my God.
Which is good to everyone to their own, and knowing that this whole thing is not black and white, my dear. Good job to all the widows putting in the work. Good job to all the women putting in the work, and good job to you. You raised wonderful children. Thank you. So good job. Anyways, you guys, please help me thank my mother-in-law, Iron Lady, Tony Iron Lady. Help me thank her in the comment section for gracing us with her presence. You know, today, maybe in another 4 months, she'll be here again. Thank you so much.
Thank God.
Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed watching, and if you did, please do not forget to like, comment, share, and of course please subscribe to my channel. And we're going to see you. I am going to see you in my next video. Bye.
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 Have a nice day.